How has Amazon been helping as you move to other categories?
Well, they're also in those categories as well, and we'll meet with their buying teams and sort of share lessons learned from all the different product categories. So that's as much as we've sort of done in terms of meeting up and trying to understand what our strategies are.
So Amazon, did you bring new customers to Amazon, or Amazon is one of the biggest retailers. It just seems that if Amazon couldn't move into shoes and move into clothing, it's interesting that they were so interested in your company. Why do you think they were so interested in having you as part of their, under their umbrella?
Well, that's an interesting question. I think it's a testament to how large the internet is. They got into shoes and handbags and clothing on their own through Amazon and through another site that they've produced called Endless. And you look at the customer overlap, and it's just relatively small. And the reason.
So you did have a relatively small overlap.
Yeah, and I think you'll see that that's part of the reason why they were interested in us, because it just made business sense. That both the internet's growing, and Amazon's growing, and Zappos is growing, and so I think they just thought it was a good sort of company to sort of be associated with. I think primarily, we have a different value proposition than Amazon, and we try to establish a personal, emotional connection with the customer, and I think that's fairly important. Both companies are very, very customer centric, so we have that value in common, but we might attack it from slightly different ways. And I think that's something that we'll see how that plays out over time.
Were there any other suitors?
No, we weren't looking for suitors. So that's something that we were just very, very focused on building our business, and they came along.
Jeff gave you a call?
It wasn't Jeff specifically, but his people, and we've known each other both companies have known each other for a long time, and so that allowed us to develop a comfortable relationship over time, and it made sense this time around, so then we did the deal.
Okay, Alfred, in the next few interviews you're going to talk about your outlook for e-commerce, as well as some of your favorite e-commerce sites and some of the lessons you've learned building and retailing, online retailer.
Sure.
I've been speaking with Alfred Lin. I'm Bambi Francisco.